What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So we got the Mushroom Frame update on Wednesday, but in the meantime, DE's been dropping some announcements every here and there about upcoming stuff. Today we'll be covering the most recent announcement on the new Nightwave. Now, I did cover it a little bit last week, but we got a new announcement after today, and there are some mods you guys are definitely buying for way too much plat that are being added back to this Nightwave, so we're going to be talking about that as well today. Additionally, we got the exact end time and end date for this, so you can be as prepared as possible. We're also going to review the current Nightwave loot to see if it's actually worth you grinding out in these next couple of weeks. Before we go over this stuff, though, make sure to sub to this channel. We have daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, strategy guides, Nightwave extensive coverage. You're in the right place for from content. I'll be covering the Mushroom Frame update a ton when it comes out on Wednesday, and also the Nightwave as well. So let's hop right in. All right, so we got this announcement today. And as far as what is new with this announcement, we have the exact granular details of when the Nightwave is going to end, and also these returning Nightwave augment mods that people are buying for way too much plat are actually coming back. And I actually saw people in chat buying them for 200 plat last week, so let's hope that's not happening anymore. But first things first, let's take a quick look at what we have in-game, as DE has dropped this new information on us. So we have a 13-day, 22-hour timer on the new Nightwave, Dreams of the Dead, starting on the 27th. So if you have not done this yet, you can get to level 30 for the Zaku skin. You also got Umbra Forma as per usual on Nightwave seasons, and Ephemera and whatever. We've got the augment mod from this current season, Spontaneous Singularity for the Simulor. Didn't really take off. It was, it might even still be glitched right now, but it was glitched for a while. Just not a very good augment. It was very disappointing. You've also got the other augment mod in this season, Pain Point for the Athadai. This one's really strong, but it's for the Athadai, not a very popular weapon. But yeah, increased weak point damage on weak point hit. It's just really good. It's like an acuity with multi-shot allowed. So maybe at least get that one at level 13. But yes, we're talking about the new Nightwave now. If you want to knock this stuff out until the 27th, the new Nightwave got some additional information today, and we'll be covering that right now. So as far as what's new in this Nightwave announcement, this is the Dreams of the Dead. This came out like 46 minutes ago, so it is definitely new. So we've got the details here. So Nightwave Dreams of the Dead is going to start on October 27th at 2:30 p.m. ET. This current Nightwave we're on stops at the 27th at 2 p.m. ET. So there is a half-hour downtime between Nightwave being gone and a Nightwave being back. So yeah, once you complete that, reminder, your Nora creds from this current season will no longer be accepted. So once you have all these Nora creds, you can turn them for credits, or I'd recommend just using them for something in the cred offering store, like Nightane or Reactors or Kuva or whatever, like augment mods, whatever you feel like using them on. Additionally, they are going to only be sold as credits afterwards. So if you look at your inventory and you have like previous Nightwave credits, they are just available for normal credits. So I'd say definitely make sure you sell those, unless you just want like a little collector's item. Maybe you have like one from every Nightwave season ever. I know some people like to do that. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek if I have that. So you just search Nora Cred, I think it is. So yeah, these are only available for credits. You get 5,000 credits for one of them after the season goes away. You know, you can have them as collector's item in your inventory, but no one's going to know about them besides you. So I say just go ahead and sell those for whatever in the Nightwave store you want to grab. Additionally, we already reviewed the loot that will be in there, but if you didn't pay attention last week, there is a Bosmu augment and there is a Hema augment. We still don't know what they do, but we'll learn about that in the future. But here's the real big thing I want to tell you guys about that. This was definitely being missed by a lot of people. The new cred offerings were announced as of today, and these new cred offerings contain some things people are buying for way too much plat, okay? So we've got the Clip Delegation augment mod for the Sobek, which gives you increased multi-shot on hit. That is being added back. People were buying that for 200 plat last week, so stop buying that for 200 plat. And also, Photon Overcharge for the Glaxian, an augment that gives you additional energy orb drops from enemies affected by cold procs using the Glaxian weapon. These are both really good. And the Glaxian augment actually gives you crit damage too. They're both really good, but they were getting really expensive because they came from previous Nightwave seasons that have not returned. Additionally, we're getting the Noko helmet and the Araxi helmet added to this immediately. So that's pretty good. Also, you got some Cyandanas going to be added, some polearm skins, some bobbleheads, blah, blah, blah. Eidolon Ephemera. This used to be the level 30 reward of previous Nightwave season. So they're adding a bunch of good stuff to this store. So yeah, that's going to be really good. That stuff's all happening on the 27th. Now, as far as is this is the Nightwave season we're on right now, the current Nightwave season, is this worth grinding out? I would say no, it's not, to be honest with you. I mean, of course, it is if you're a completely free-to-play player, getting some of these catalysts and reactors is kind of nice. But yeah, if you're like, you don't need to stress out, I'd say. If you are level 1 or like level 3 or whatever, and you see the level 30 grind, you're like, ooh, that's a lot. I would say you can honestly pass. We have decent Zaku skins in this game. You don't need this specific Zaku skin. I use this specific Zaku skin, but yeah, it will likely come back in the future. Umbra Form is Umbra Form. You can get Umbra Form for 150 steel essence right now from Teshin, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, it is bottlenecked for sure, because you only get so many of these. But yeah, not that big of a deal. Umbra Forma are pretty outdated compared to, like, shield getting and stuff like that. And you got an Ephemera that's, you know, it's nice, but it's definitely, you could miss it and you wouldn't be too bothered by that. And a lot of this other stuff's returning loot, so yeah. But, you know, it's not going to be worth missing in the next season. It's going to be the returning cosmetics. You have the Harka Kubrow armor returning, which if you ever see my Kubrows, I usually use that armor all the time. So that's going to be a really good one. This one right here. Got the spiky Kubrow armor coming back. But yeah, I would say that you could honestly skip grinding out the rest of this Nightwave season for the current one we're on. The augments are definitely like I said, the Athenai one's pretty good, but the spontaneous singularity for the similar one, that was such a waste of time. It was like, I got multiple ribbons for the similar, and then we tried it out, and it's like, hey, it's doing less damage than it's supposed to. It's actually, instead of plus 90%, it's 90% of the actual shot, so it was like nerfing your damage. I think they bug fixed it, but I haven't really been trying it out since then, and similar ribbons went down to like 10, 15 plat. So that was a big bummer. But yeah, either way, the Athenai one's worth getting. Some of those cosmetics you might actually be interested in. I think the next season will be a lot better. We're getting like a scout. We're getting a scout landing craft skin. We're getting augment weapons that are single target. So hopefully they're going to be really interesting and good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So guys, that is going to be basically it for the video. We got the Mushroom Frame update on Wednesday, so expect that coming out. I actually might have a video talking about how to unlock heavy Arcwing guns tomorrow. I'll be getting that question a lot on stream. Hey, how do I get an Arcwing gun in a mission like you? It's like, you would think it's obvious, but it's actually not obvious because that content's been out for like 5 years. So yeah, we'll maybe be covering that. But either way, guys, hope you find this video fun, helpful. We're going to have the build videos on deck this week for sure. So yeah, expect like a Mushroom Frame patch note video on Wednesday morning. Expect whatever the most important video is for like Thursday morning, and then Friday we're going to have Evil Barrow, so keep an eye out for that. I think there might be a hidden Kuva Stug, but hey, who knows. So see you guys next time. For your support, take it easy. If you have any ideas for further videos you'd like to have in the comments down below, I will be checking that out. But my videos are planned out for the next week, or sorry, the next month at least, so might not have much openings in there. So yeah, Mushroom Frame update, Mushroom Gun. There's a Thornback rifle too, and yeah, I want to see how Arcwing guns are actually. We're gonna have a vibe check video 1 week after the update too, because honestly, it's not looking like it's as fat as this update as some people are acting like it's gonna be. So including DE and me. So yeah, we'll see you then. Take it easy, guys. Peace.